There we go. I'm live. Sorry, I'm like a few minutes late. I had some things going on. I was calling with someone who needed a little bit of support. So that's the reason why. I'm going to click some buttons real quick because we are not having any music at the moment. So I was making lasagna for dinner, which that takes time. It took longer than I wanted it to. So that's why I was also late. Where is my Planet Zoo? Where's my Planet Zoo? There, Planet Zoo stream. There we go. We have music. I hope that's audible. There we go. Bum ba bum bum bum. Hi everyone. Let me turn on the thing. Boom! Whoa! Planet Zoo, look at that. We're all official today for the DLC release. Oh god, spoilers! Welcome to Keypark. It's been a bit. I haven't been here since last DLC, basically. And literally last live stream I was talking about Père David's deer being added to Planet Zoo, and now here we are. That's incredible. For some reason OBS chat is not letting me close these options. Okay, there we go. I fixed it. Ba-da-ba-bum. Wait, I'm hours late? We were waiting for hours? Oh no. Oh no. Hello everyone. Hey Tony. Using those owl emojis. It's Goron time. Yes, let me just quickly post in the Discord that we're live. And let me also quickly put that on Twitter as well, just so that everybody knows. I'm very, very prepared. I've never been more prepared. Live with the new pack in Keypark. And now we can get started. I was about to do that, but fine. Well, thank you, Eben. So, how is Keypark doing? It's doing pretty okay. Thank you, Eben. Thank you. Always appreciate it. So, Keypark's doing things. Just ignore the fact that everything we did in the last stream is kind of gone, and we'll maybe go into that, maybe not. What if you make a parking lot for Keypark called Parky? Parky. I don't get it. There are gonna be more key puns in Keypark though. And we'll stay gone forever. Yeah. I mean, not entirely. Parts of it will return. We'll see how that all works out. But let's look at some DLC stuff. First things first. So, we got some great animals in this DLC. And we actually have a few really Keypark worthy animals as well, which is annoying because Keypark is getting pretty full. Like we're getting to a point, like even though a lot of it is still very conceptual, but the conceptual vision is getting complete, even though the zoo is years from being completed probably. So it's difficult when a new pack comes to be like, oh yeah, I really want to include this animal, but it's difficult. Like the honey badger would be really cool in the Africa area, but the Africa area is just full. It's like there's nothing that we're gonna be able to add to it. Like I need to finish it still. Like, I need to finish the aviary, I need to finish the caracal habitat. And I realized the other day that this part of the hyena, I said the other day, this was literally this afternoon, and that this part of the hyena habitat is kind of ugly. Like, I added it because I had the extra space, but it doesn't really work. And I realize we need a separation area for the hyenas anyway, so I'm probably just gonna like drag this wall back over here where it used to be, and then we'll have some space back here for a separation yard, which would be good. That's a good thing. So, but yeah, that's not honey badger, no space. Like, I would want to make like the dick enclosure could be a honey badger enclosure, but it's already a dick enclosure. I don't want to change it from being a dick enclosure. And yeah, up here, like this enclosure is too small, and then again, I also want that to be a yellow mongoose enclosure anyway, because yellow mongooses are fucking cool. So, yeah, no, this area is done. But as we learned from this DLC, at least I didn't know this, the honey badger is a Asian animal. Like, they live in India and stuff. So I did do some digging around, and I accidentally closed the tab that I was doing this thorough research on. But I went to iNaturalist. So let me just open that over here. Why is it? Huh? I did not know that this was a feature. So let's just open that over there. And we're gonna look for the rattle. Any rattle, I don't really care. Oh, this is my observations. I definitely have not observed a rattle myself. But what you can see if we look for rattles, you can see there's some observations in India. And there's one observation like really close to the border between India and Nepal. So, you know, if we stretch our idea a little bit, because my idea was that this was not just going to be an Asia area, this was going to be a Nepal area. So if we stretch that, you know, just a range of a couple, like 100 kilometers, and we could say, like, I can imagine that the honey badgers do also live in Nepal. Maybe. It's possible. So I was thinking over here where I was planning to put a civet, which doesn't really work anyway. I had to come up with an alternative for this one anyway. This could be a honey badger exhibit over here. So let's actually just place down a honey badger over here, because I actually haven't looked at any of the animals yet. I have briefly looked at the raccoon dog, which I put down in order to make the thumbnail for this video. But that's really it. So let's get a honey badger. Honey badger! I say I put it down for the thumbnail as if I was as if I made such an amazing thumbnail. But you can barely tell that the raccoon dog's in there. But we're just gonna place down some of the animals, as we always do. Honey badger looks great. Issue is he doesn't climb. Oh, that is a bit silly. That's a bummer. Like, it's weird that they would add that to the raccoon dog, but not the honey badger. That's really strange. Anyway, let's also get the Blackbuck. Of course, we don't have that in our thing. Blackbuck. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get a male and a female. Boop, boop. Let's put them... Oh, why can't it not... What? Is this not a valid habitat anymore? Something happened to this habitat? Something did happen to this habitat. We should look at that. Yeah, we can put them there. And then what else do we got? We got the macaque. Lion-tailed macaque. Why do I keep doing this? I'm constantly in the wrong tab. That's the wrong lion thing. Let's get a couple of them. I'm not sure. Is this habitat functional? I don't think it is. No path to destination. Yeah, I thought so. Oh wait. It's kinda... Wait, what the fuck is happening here? I think this one's not working. I think it's a bit broken. I think we got some issues here. Let's just make a nice temporary path right here. Just hook that up, you know. Doesn't really matter. There we go. Now it works. All right. What else we got in the pack? We got the pier. We got David. I did the same thing. This is going to continue to happen. All right. Let's get the Père Davids there. I mean, to be fair, it's still kind of efficient because then I can go to the tab and just plop it down, you know. That is a great habitat. No notes. We got the Nilgai. What's a fun habitat to put that in? My beloved fake French deer. Yes. What's a good place to put the Nilgai? Oh, we can put them with the capybara. That's an option. And oh yeah, the elephant. That is very much an animal. I am probably the one I'm most curious about, to be honest, because I want to know if it actually makes sense or not. Let's put it with the Nilgai in the capybara exhibit. And I kind of also want to put down the Indian elephant just so that we can compare them. I know there's probably already like a billion YouTube videos that have done this. But let's just do it anyway. And now, I've probably forgotten about an animal. Because I always do. Let's see. Père David's deer. Lion-tailed macaque. Bordean elephant. Honey badger. Raccoon dog. Blackbuck. Nilgai. Yeah, we got all those. We did it. Oh, and the butterfly. Do we want to see the butterfly? Do we care? Do we really care? Okay, Eben said it, so now we have to do it. Leaf really cares. Alright, we're just gonna put it over here. What kind of attitude is this? Oh yay, free butterfly! Woohoo! What's it even called? Oh, I'm in the wrong thing anyway. Butter. Is it the... Is this it? That's it. Let's get them. Let's get a bunch of them. Because... God, I kind of need to find them. Look at that. Alright. So, where do we want to go first? So, let's start with the raccoon dog, because that's the other one. Or actually, let's go over here. So, yeah, I think this is a great spot for a honey badger habitat. I'm gonna have to figure out what kind of layout we want in this area, but I think this will be a really nice inclusion. So, let's have a look at them. They look pretty nice. I like them. So I already saw from like videos that I did see that they do walk the walk. The butterfly is less exciting than the single flower last update. Wow. Are you gonna do something? I'd like to see you walk, because I know that you actually have like a good animation. And I would like to see that. That would be fun. Hello again, had some technical difficulty. That's fine. Please just do something. Ignore the fact that it says an animal there. That has nothing to do with this stream. That is a complete secret. Can you please do something? Anything. They're just lying down. Have a ball. Have a good time. Have a shit. I guess that's doing something. God damn it, why won't they? It's because the habitat's so small, I know, but... just go eat the crane. Eat the crane. Why won't you? This is the demo. Yeah, there we go, he's walking. Look at that. They do the walk. They have the little bouncy walk. That's a honey badger. I like that. They did a good job. Makes me happy. Please make a raccoon dog inspiration video soon because we have barely any in the UK. Yes, so this weekend I'm going to Paradise. And I will only start making the video after that. I could make that the next video because it doesn't really matter. I'll have it before next week. So I already gathered all the footage for all of the animals actually. So I could literally make any of the animals right now. So I'll probably do the raccoon dogs next because I'm also pretty excited about them. But I will give you a fair warning. Like aside Paradise, there really isn't any great habitat. Like the rest is all pretty shit. It's all very bland. So, and I don't know what Paradise's new exhibit's like, but it's in the New Japan area, which means it's probably freaking amazing because everybody loves that Japan area. But anyway, so the raccoon dog, I really wanted to include it in Keypark because it's such a Keypark animal, in my opinion. I don't know why, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just such a cool animal. But I was thinking that, well, Japanese raccoon dog, that really just does not fit in my Asia area, which is basically Nepal area, so that's not gonna work. But then, again, I checked iNaturalist for raccoon dog, yes. So I searched for raccoon dog, just general, any raccoon dog, not specifically Japanese one. And when you zoom out, to my surprise, look at that! They're invasive! They're invasive as fuck! They're everywhere in Europe. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess we could also try to find a spot in the Europe area as well. And tell a little story about them being invasive and stuff. So what I found was actually a pretty nice spot right after the Asia area. So we cross this little bridge to exit the Asia area. And over here I have a little area, which is really small. I will say this is going to be a very shitty habitat for the raccoon dogs. But I think I can kind of explain that away with some like world building and being like, this raccoon dog habitat will basically be like the oldest habitat still remaining of like whatever Keypark used to be before they went with the hyper budget theming stuff. So there will just be a very simple habitat over, and I can still change this path, by the way, to create a little bit more space. It's not going to be this narrow. And we can make a nice little cave over here, have it go under the aviary a little bit. So I would increase the path a bit. Yeah. So not just increase the path, I was also thinking maybe I can have the terrain go down a bit and have like a little wooden thing of the path going over the habitat a little bit. Because so then the animals also have a little bit of extra space under the path. So we can experiment with that a little bit today. See if we can figure out the layout and just make a simple habitat for the raccoon dogs over here. I think that'll be fun to work on. But let's also look at all of those other animals that we placed around the zoo and at some of the pieces that we got in the DLC. So first of all, over here, Blackbuck. I have to say, I thought this habitat would be way too small, but it's actually not that bad. Like I still want this to be for either tufted deer or muntjac, to be honest. Because in my opinion those fit the Nepal area a little bit more. But Blackbuck's actually not that bad here. Like, it's definitely on the small side, but it's not horrible. But yeah, they're nice. I'm really happy that we have these in the game now. I really think this is one, like, to get, as far as like Asian antelopes are concerned, this one's definitely one that needed to be in the game. Only thing, it's not, it looks a lot worse in the, can you stop eating my sign? It looked worse in the screenshot that they shared. In the screenshot they shared, it looked like he had like a beard or a mustache even. But actually, I think it was like a graphics thing, because on my PC he looks fine. Like, he just has the little hair tufts. That actually looks a lot better than what I thought it looked like in the screenshots. I'm actually really happy with that. So yeah, that's the Blackbuck. And yeah, the female. I did see that there's a couple of variations. I think there's an albino one. You'll see it in the Blackbuck video when I get around to making that one. But what I've seen in zoos is a lot of variation in like the color, especially of the male. Like, I've seen some males that basically have the same coloration as the female. So it's a bit of a pity that we don't have that much variation in the game. That could have been an improvement, but other than that, the Blackbuck looks pretty good. Now that I see them in game, I'm more happy with them than I was when I saw the screenshot they shared. So that's cool. So over here, we have elephants! Elephants in Keypark! Let's go! Let's do it! Honestly, you know, if we dedicated the entire rest of the zoo to elephants, it could be possible. I'm not gonna do that. But theoretically, you know, it's feasible. Is this the Indian one? Why is it so orange? I know Donald Trump's in the Netherlands now, but come on. We don't have to pander to him that much. Do it, elephants in Keypark. I mean, it would be a way to be done with the zoo, like that, right? Like, I really don't feel like building the rest of the North America area. Let's just put some elephants here and be done with it. Do it, coward. We can make an alternate reality. But yeah, so over here we got the Bornean elephant. And we got the Indian elephant. So this is the female. I mean, the fact that the female is orange is making it making the comparison pretty wait, that's not what I want. Not actually elephants. But yeah, they look really nice. Credit where credit is due. I still don't really see the point, though. I also will have to say that they're both elephants. But you know, for those who wanted them, who want some elephant variation, it's nice. You can make some mixed herds, which is pretty realistic. Why are you so in sync? What was that? Yeah, and then the Nilgai. The Nilgai is really cool. It's just a really cool animal. So, the fur is it just me, or is the fur very stiff compared to other animals that have fur like that? Is that just me? Because that's what I kind of was thinking when I saw videos of this one. It definitely looks good. On the back especially, but I feel like the neck fur is a bit stiff. The pygmy elephants are only 10 to 15% smaller. Same thing in the game. I mean, at least it's accurate, I guess. Oh great, we're not going to be able to sell this one. Oh, we are? But it's clearly injured. We can just put it in the wild, I guess. Okay. Alright, the one I'm really curious about is the monkeys, but let's go to the deer first, because we put that over here. Somewhere. It's somewhere. Oh, you got stuck. You got stuck over here. Oh. Wait, where's the male? Oh, you're in here. Okay. Let's put you guys, like, more in the center. Where we can actually see you. Oh. Oh, but that. Oh, hello. Oh, he's pretty. I like him. Oh, they got... Yeah. Yes. Père Davids are freaking cool. Yeah. I'm just inspecting all the details. So Père Davids there are like known for like having the legs of a... Oh no, I'm gonna mess it up. I need to look at the signage in Aquazoo. But they're like an amalgamation of different animals. And that's also in the local language what they're named after. So they got like the tail of a donkey, the legs of a cow? I don't remember the specifics, but it's really cool. That's why I'm not too... Like, I don't mind that we have another deer in that sense, because this is the most unique deer in that sense. And they're really cool. And from what I can tell, they look really, really good. I really like them. So that's sick. Females kind of hiding a little bit. Boop. Hello. Yeah. Very neat. We only have 3 species. Yeah, we only have 3 species, but it's stale. I could see people make that argument. 5? What do you mean 5? If I type deer. Oh yeah, reindeer as well. So it's 4. And moose if you count that as a deer. Sure. Sure. But yeah. I don't mind the Père David's deer. There. Really cool. How's building going? Well, we'll get into some building stuff in a moment. We're currently just checking out all the things. So I temporarily dumped the macaques in here, which is going to be the langur habitat. Look at them. I'm also just looking at the habitat itself, because I was making some considerations, like, is it too small for the langurs? I think the langurs are a similar size. I think the size is fine. Look at them. Ooh. Nicely in the light. Yeah. I think their model looks really, really good. I will say the fur is, again, quite stiff, just like the Nilgai. So you could also see it even in the trailer, that like when it was looking down while sitting, it's like clipping into itself. So it looks a little funky from some angles. But I feel like in most screenshots, at least, it's gonna look really, really good. Fur isn't using chain dynamics, yeah. That's a bummer. It's just those tiny detail things, right? Grey langurs are a lot bigger, whoops. Oh well. I'll figure that out when I put the langurs in. So one thing I was considering, if the langur habitat does feel too small, what I might do, because right now the islands over here are pretty big. I was thinking maybe if we make a bridge, but that would be a long bridge. I don't know. I was thinking maybe we're doing a langur island, but it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Come on, it's fine. It'll be such a cool habitat. They'll love it. That's it, right? Oh, the butterflies. Also, I saw your question earlier, even, and no, the palace cat habitat is fine. It's right here. Don't worry. I haven't finished the netting apparently, but that'll happen eventually. It's fine. We're not even close to being done, but still, it's already fine. Butterflies. Oh, there's one. Let's pause, because no way I'm gonna keep track of it. Ooh, it's got multiple colors. There you go. Oh, PZ is mostly done. Yeah, I saw you say that there's no announcement. I didn't watch the live stream, actually. I was busy. That sounds more ominous than it has to. But yeah, okay, that's the butterfly. Cool. Goodbye. Alright. So, Keypark. Oh no, scenery. Let's look at scenery first. I forgot there's scenery. So first, there's the plant, right? Lantern. So I have a thing to say about this plant. What the fuck are these logs? Like, look at this. They're completely changing shape. Get away, yeah. It's so bad. It's like entire stems. Okay, we're already at the lowest log. There's like whole stems like disappearing and reappearing. I think it's other angles are even worse. I don't know. I remember first placing it down and being like, what the hell's happening here? It's really jarring. But oh well. Ain't that just the way? And then we'll get to the... is there any plants from the pack itself or no? Asia pack. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Ridiculous. I really miss them adding cool plants. No, not theme. Content pack. Asia pack. Make sure we don't miss anything. Right, we got the signage. Yeah, that's just good as always in it. I don't know why I decided to say that with a British accent. But yeah. And then we got... So yeah, I already watched... This is not really a first reaction because I already watched a lot of videos about all the pieces. But this stuff is insane. Oh. Just... how small all of this is. Like, let's just get a little vendor guy. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely absurd. Huh. I don't hate it as much as I thought I would. These in particular, the metal ones, will be nice for some decorations. It's ridiculous in a good way. Like, pieces this small are gonna be so useful. I have to learn to use them. But, yeah. This is also a really nice piece. Just for any modern, like, restaurant or any modern kind of building. Or even just outside, like around a path, like as a fence in a visitor area. Great piece. These are pretty cool. Even showed me, like, what a cool thing you can do with these is you can't recolor the leaves, but if you just recolor everything else, then what you can make is like a salad bowl. Just put that in a restaurant. You know, a little salad. I like the new pieces, even the LED ones, since they're good for pipes, railings, decals. Yeah, we'll get to those. So these are all like lantern pieces, which I heard you cannot turn off the light which is a pity, but I heard that they are maybe adding that. The ability to turn them off, so that would be nice. I'm always really confused about that, by the way. Because if you disable power from these pieces, they do turn off. So it never really makes sense to me that, like, them being able to be turned off is in the game. So why isn't that button just always there whenever a piece has that property? But whatever. These are nice. I think you can do cool things with them. Eben already showed me, like, I can't take credit from this. Like, what he basically was doing is like, oh, look, you can maybe... that's not the right piece. Like, you might be able to turn this into, like, an elephant. Where's the other one? Here. So, if you want to, you could make, like, a light festival type of thing for your zoo. Like the Beekse Bergen has the light safari. You probably could make a decent enough light safari using these pieces. So that's neat, if that's something you might want. I'm sure people will do some good things with them. I just wish we could turn them off manually. But yeah, that's the way it is at the moment. Then these things are crazy. So we got... God, they're so bright. We got some curvy things. This one feels redundant. Wait, why does this exist? Wait, why does this exist? Isn't this the same as... These are two separate pieces. Why? Am I missing something here? Is like the slope different? Because only one side has a bed. No? Wait, I'm confused. You can... What? The back side. They're the exact same, but mirrored. No, these are the exact same pieces. I'm really confused. What's the... Am I just an idiot? Oh, wait. Let's take it up. This session, the boarding and airframe, could you show more? Yes, I'm doing it. Don't worry. And the only downside is, so everything that wasn't in the Asian elephant video, like aside from Hanover and Prague, everything is kind of ass. Berlin's okay, but... Okay, so what am I looking at? Now you know that it's redundant. That's what I said! That's what I said! This piece is useless. Why did I have to make a square to figure that out? I already knew. Okay. Thanks for wasting my time, Eben. God damn it. Okay, but the square one's really nice. So the only thing that sucks about these is that we got these, which are amazing, you'd think, We've got a nice square LED sign. So the first thing that I have to think of is, oh my god, can I finally make signs without needing to use a billion font pieces just to make the backside? Because this could do it in one piece for me, right? Well, sadly, that's not the case. So if we take this color over here and we apply it to this one, you can see that it's a completely different color. Because for some fucking reason, even if you like turn this black, it's gray. But what's even more stupid is this one does not have that issue. This just turns black. But according to the game, this is the same material because you can recolor them both at the same time. So why aren't they the fucking same? Frontier? Tell me! Tell me! I'm pissed about that, because this would be such a useful piece if that weren't the case. Also, don't forget to turn off these pieces before you use them, unless you want them to glow in the dark. Because if you do it last, then you have to do them all individually, whereas if you turn it off and then copy it, it will already still be turned off. So make sure you turn it off before you start building with them. But yeah, this is a pity. This is a real pity, because why do the 2D ones do it and not the 3D ones? Like the 2D ones probably have the same, if we reset, the 2D ones probably have the same texture as this one. Can you actually recolor? You can't. Because why would you be able to recolor the LED tubes with the LED tubes? Oh no, they're from a different content pack, even though they're the exact same thing. That's stupid. Because that's exactly what happened, right? Wait, we need to turn our filter back on. Like, clearly these are the same material. Except this one can turn black. I don't understand. It's annoying. But minor gripe aside, this is amazing. This is amazing. This is okay. Yeah, these are amazing. And this, like, excuse me? This is the size of a person. What the hell? What? What? Ah! These are amazing! Look, we can give him nipples. So easy. Beautiful. And these are whatever. These are very whatever. You can make, I mean, again, if you're making like the light festival, you can make like your tunnels and stuff, I guess. I feel like I'm building, I feel like I'm playing with my 5-year-old nephew with his blocks. Why is there no position snap for these? Why is there no position snap? That's, I have no idea how I'm supposed to, like, if they're, what's this hitbox? What's this hitbox? Frontier! What the hell is this? I can measure Keypark for you if you want later. I did see your comment. I haven't gone around to measuring it. Okay, so those pieces are funky. These ones, these ones I'm excited for. So not only are these great for Indian or Nepali theming, the first thing I thought, besides that, like, because I actually wore a necklace like this when I was in Nepal, so that's cute. So I'm really happy we have these in the game. But the first thing I thought about when I saw these is like, oh my god, new coral piece unlocked. Oh, spoilers. New coral piece unlocked. Like, just boom, just plop that in the reef. It just fits. right? It just makes sense as a coral piece. Like, it's basically this one. So that's awesome. I'm definitely gonna use that to expand the coral. Exactly. So that's really cool. Just needs a single one, yeah. I mean, I'm glad we got the clump. And this one, yeah, you got the rope sticking out. That's a bit of a pity. But you got this one. There's here's a single one. There you go. You just need to hide the penis over there and you're good to go. Incredible. So yeah, that's a really great piece. And these things, they're a bit on the bigger side. But they're really nice. They're definitely gonna make... Oh no, there's smaller ones too. Alright. Comment retracted. These are... What are their tongues? These look like tongues. I don't like it. Yeah, these are gonna make some nice detailing in the Asia area for sure. Like up here around Hanuman, just getting some flowers, you know. That's gonna be cool. That actually already... Yes, exactly. And then we have the honey badger, of course. Cool. That's all the pieces. Yeah, there's, of course, there's these things. But, I mean, do we even dare? Do we dare gaze upon... What even is it? Well, yeah. Alright. I mean, this is kind of almost cool. It's a come get me aliens kind of pattern, you know. So, that's cool, I guess. That's it, that's the pack. Definitely cool stuff in there. I don't regret buying it. Boop, 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 boop. Honing statue. Alright. So, that's the pack. Let's do some cleanup. Because I'm totally gonna forget to remove all these animals. Because that always happens after a pack. I'm always like, oh, whoopsie. I guess we still have some elephants in my zoo. And Nilgai. Let's get rid of you. Oh, they can both go to the world. That's amazing. Can you go to the world? Only the male. We can keep the honey badgers, we can keep the raccoon dogs. I do want to get rid of the monk. And the deer. Oh dear. So, do you want to know a Planet Zoo pro tip for your sandbox zoos? If you want to get your rating up, just buy a ton of animals and release them to the wild, and your rating will skyrocket because it's like, oh my god, you're doing so much conservation. They love it. Who's your favorite of the bunch? Probably the honey badger. It feels the most polished in a way. The Père David there was also really good though. I think it's one of those two. The honey badger just works. The fur isn't too much. It had the walking animation is accurate. It's a cool animal. And then the raccoon dog looks really nice from a distance. Like, You're like, oh wow, look at it. It's so fluffy and cool. But then you get up close and you're like, what the hell's happening here? Oh my god, I'm getting nauseous. Oh god, what's your fur doing? Ah! And that's my review of the Raccoon dog. I need to create that Welsh country park now in honor of my crazy foresight with the deer. Ooh. I mean, would be cool. Just wait for the Père David's deer video as well, because I especially went back to my favorite Père David's deer habitat, which is absolutely insane. So that'll be fun. Anyway, before we get started on the Raccoon dog video in typical Keypark tradition, I'll quickly go over like what I've worked on since the last stream, which isn't a lot because I've mainly been focusing on zoo videos and Beekse Bergen. Mostly zoo videos though. But if you need more footage of Père David's deer, nah, I'm fine. I'm not sure what the Bronx habitat looked like, but I'm fairly certain it's just gonna be more of average deer stuff. But yeah, so one of the things, so of course I've been on a zoo trip, so I got some inspiration for things. I just joined. What's your opinion on the Bornean elephant? It's another elephant. I could take it or leave it. I don't really, yeah, that's it. So anyway, I've been on a zoo trip, and in my zoo trip, I once again went to Sea Life Hanover together with Eben. And if you don't know, this dome is based on Sea Life Hanover. It's pretty much a one-for-one recreation of it. Basically, just a structure though. And while we were walking through the dome, I was getting inspired. So we built all of this stuff in the last stream, and I'm gonna probably tear it down because I realized, you know, what would be much cooler than having this would be having an aquarium-like area in front with a bunch of stuff, and then you're walking through a cave. From the cave, you're seeing some of the fishes and the caiman. And then you emerge from the cave into the dome, and you have the lowlands, and then above the cave is like a highland, a higher area with some more animals, and you slowly make your way up the terrain, up to the cave on top of it. And then I can have the dome being slanted like it is in real life. And what I was also thinking is we can have an area up here for people who don't want to enter the dome, maybe because it's very hot and tropical inside, or maybe because they don't want to be among the free roaming monkeys and birds. Whatever their reasons might be, they're pussies. So we have a ramp over here. Looks like Leipzig. I mean, it's a tropical house. Leipzig has a tropical house, one of the best ones. But yeah, so that's something I'm thinking of changing a bunch. Also, no longer having the tortoises inside of the dome to make space for some other cool stuff. There are lots of ideas here. This is gonna be, I'm gonna forever keep iterating on this because I'm never gonna be happy with it, I think. But at some point I will build something, I swear. And yeah, that might also change how things work out over here. But the other thing that I was thinking as a result of that is the Waters of the World aquarium underneath all of this stuff was going to end. You made me say and instead of end because I was reading your thing. Yes, the ants are definitely staying. I want to keep the ants. No, but the Waters of the World was originally ending, well, with the platypus, but before that, an Amazon area. But I kind of want to build an Amazon area over here. So then this Amazon area would be kind of redundant. And it was already kind of weird, you know, you've got your Waters of the World with like tropical, like coral reefs. Then you have the Amazon out of nowhere, and then you're going to Australia. It felt a little disjointed. So what I came up with, which I'm actually really happy with, is if I just slip down here for a sec, just go down here, is, so we're in the coral reef area, right? I took out the water, so just imagine it's all very beautiful. And we are walking through the coral reef, which is probably going to be based on like Southeast Asia, because that's what most coral reef areas are based on. So why wouldn't we continue Southeast Asia over here and have a couple of more aquariums and then end with another big boy? Why don't we have a Komodo dragon enclosure over here? So I built, or I am in the process of building, a Komodo dragon enclosure. So we got 2 separate yards for them. Both are relatively spacious, I would say. I think it's big enough, especially considering we have 2 habitats and it's possible to open them up over there. As you can see, he's lying in the doorway. But and also what I was thinking is that the restaurant's gonna be above here. You missed the entire DLC, but it's fine. It's not too important. You've probably already watched plenty of videos about that anyway. But yeah, the restaurant's going to be over here. And I was thinking, what if, instead of, you know, what I originally had was like a half circle of tables kind of going around what used to be the Arapaima aquarium. So I thought, what if instead we're going to have these kind of randomly shaped houses, kind of, you know, being, okay, over here it ended up becoming a half circle again, but over here, you know, kind of random shapes, make it look interesting, and then also give the Komodo dragons some extra space underneath that, which, you know, if you're sitting here eating, would kind of suck if they decided to sleep under you, but for the people down here, it's pretty cool. If you and they can actually get under there, which is nice. Maybe it's because I think I do have Planet Zoo Plus installed. I think if it weren't for that, they definitely wouldn't be able to go under there. But hey, for me they can, so that's cool. What about a glass platform where you can stand above the Komodos at the restaurant? I don't know. I do also want to give them some kind of hiding spot. But yeah, and then lastly, what's cool about this is when I was in Hanover with Iben, we were standing in the big boat. It also makes the house feel lifting because you have people inside. Exactly. When we were standing in the boat in Hanover, we were discussing the possibility of making angled windows work with water. So I figured, why not try that here? I don't know if it really adds anything to the enclosure, but it's pretty cool that it's possible. So this works some free build magic, and it looks pretty good. So you got an angled window over here, and that works like that. So it's a neat little trick over there, thanks to free build. When we were standing in the boat in Hanover and pissed off by the screaming kids, yes, exactly. So yeah, cool beans. Oh, look at the Komodo coming into frame. So yeah, really happy with where this is going, but we'll see where that goes. What's my favorite zoo? My favorite zoo is probably still Burger Zoo. I don't know, man. I've seen so many zoos and they're all amazing. Burgers, Leipzig, Beeksbergen, it's all up there. Gaia Zoo. I've been to like 180 zoos at this point. Almost, I think. So it's becoming increasingly difficult to pick favorites. Prague was also amazing. Oh, there's so much good stuff. Hanover has what? Hanover does not have Komodos. Oh, Hanover Bornean elephants. I think just one. You forgot Bakawi. I definitely did not forget Bakawi. Don't you worry. But yeah, so another cool thing about new layout of this space is that I think we can extend the Nocturnal tunnel a little bit. So I was thinking, so it was already the idea that here would be quoll. I don't know if I ever talked about that in a stream, because I think when the Oceania pack came out, we put the kiwi here. But I'd later changed that to quoll, because I don't know, the mod looked really good. I think that's the only reason. But now I think we can also have some more stuff in here. Maybe a echidna would be cool. Maybe 20 frogmouth if you want to get fancy with birds and stuff. And I think we might be able to put the kiwi in here as well. But I was thinking of putting them over here. So that kind of the average zoo guest would just walk this way. But only the real ones would actually turn around and be like, oh hey look, another habitat. And that would also give the kiwi a little bit less attention, which would be good for them. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to Wildlands and Noordhoorn. Might go down to Hof van Ekbergen. Ooh. What about Bruchstilt Beton? Also a possibility. There's a lot of Australian Oceania animals that could be in here, like bilby. Yeah, I considered many things, but I'm also kind of looking at what do we actually have mods for, what are animals in the game, because that's kind of also my reasoning. Oh yeah, I didn't say that. My reasoning with the guy, the boy, the OG, the honey badger. I don't know why I couldn't come up with the name. So my idea with the honey badger as well is like, okay, it doesn't entirely fit the Nepali theme 100%, but at some point a zoo has to make do with the animals they're able to get, right? And for me in Planet Zoo, that's just the animals we have in the game. So if you have like your Species 360, which is the platform the zoos use to exchange animals, like what the fuck? Wait, you can climb! Leaf, you lied to me! You fucking liar! They can climb! That was climbing! He was climbing! Why the fuck did you lie to me, Leaf? You fucking asshole! This is amazing! Wow. Wait. Oh wait, wrong animal. Wrong tab. Yeah, no, you're right. Okay, fair point. Yeah. Well, now you know they can climb. We just learned something. All because I just happen to have put them in a habitat with a shitty ass fence. That's amazing. Somebody clip that. I want to find that after the stream and make a short out of it. Alright. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so basically just the Planet Zeus, like the animal market is basically our Species 360, right? So if Keypark wants to add another animal to this area, they're gonna look, okay, what animals are available in the zoo market, and if there's honey badger available, they would say like, okay, yeah, close enough. So I think that's my justification for that. We gotta make do with what we got, right? So, and they're such a perfect species for Keypark as well. So I'm not surprised since they don't climb insanely often, but they do it anyway. Yeah, I mean, I wish pangolins were added to the game now. They would climb, they would like hang from their tails and shit. That would be amazing if they were added nowadays. Well, maybe not nowadays, but like before Planet Zoo went into like a state of eternal DLCs. I wish pangolin were in the base game animal, is what I'm trying to say. The quality would be so much better. But oh well. So, well, now what? Raccoon dog. Let's do some raccoon dog things. Far Cry 4 themed honey badger habitat in the police, and it's a honey badger, so why not? That, I mean, I love Far Cry 4. Fun fact. I don't know if I should say this, because people are gonna look it up, and it's not gonna be good. But I'm pretty sure that, I don't know if that was on this channel, or on like another channel I used to have. But I did do, well I say do, I started a Far Cry 4 Let's Play once. I don't think I ever finished it. But that does exist somewhere. I don't recommend you look it up. Can you show some enclosures? Of what? Of Keypark? I mean, I was thinking we were gonna build something. Because, I don't know, that's kind of the point of the game. I can show stuff all day, but not a lot has changed in Keypark since I've last shown it. Like, I've shown you everything that's changed now, I'm pretty sure, so no real point to that. I'm trying to think for a second if... No, I do... Yeah, it makes sense to keep the backstage of the owl here, because it lines up with this building. So now I need to think. How are the keepers going to access the building? Let's pause the game as well. Oh, wait, let me quickly check. I'm not delegated enough to find it. What species going in here again? In the aviary it's gonna be... I think I have the barn owl mod. Yes. But that's just because that's the one we had a mod for. I was originally planning eagle owl, but... I mean... If the barn owl is the one we got, then might as well use it. Do you work? He's probably fine. I don't know why they're... Oh wait, I removed... No, I didn't remove the habitat gate. I removed their... I removed the path to the habitat gate, but the habitat gate's still there. I don't know what they're bitching about. Alright, let's think. So, if we want to make the habitat lower down, one thing we could do is extend this river that way and like put a fence in the river. Or, because I do also like, because then the bridge wouldn't make a lot of sense. Or would it? It could. I want to keep the bridge. So, fun fact. Keeper's been around, right? I'm pretty sure... I'm fairly confident even that the bridge is like the only thing. Maybe this building. Maybe this building. Although even that I'm not sure about. I think the bridge is like the only thing left from like version 1 of Keypark. This bridge, and it used to be like somewhere over here in the Africa area if you go back to like the first stream. So, you know, for nostalgia's sake I want to keep it, but yeah, how would that work? So if we take this out, like what would that look like then? I don't know, I kind of want to keep it. It makes more sense. It makes sense that the raccoon dog is then the oldest enclosure, yes. With the OG bridge. Lure should be that the animal is super old because it just won't freaking die. Yes. They want to get rid of it so bad, but it just won't fucking die. Alright, so one important thing over here. And I don't know if I want to keep this, to be honest. Let's just move that out of the way. World's oldest raccoon dog. Yeah, old Roger. So what I want to avoid, because that was kind of the point of the swerve in the road here, is I want people walking into the zoo to go here and not there. Because that is not the walking route. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Of course I can't. I was trying to dig without freebolt. It's like, why not? Freaking fence gate. Another thing I did consider for the raccoon dog was to replace the turtle pond with them, but I don't know. I don't know if they're a great entrance area animal. Probably do want to change this shape, though. What's the biggest habitat in the zoo? Currently, I mean, subject to change, but I think the capybara habitat, because it spans several monkey islands, but also the striped hyena, the elephant exhibit. No, the elephants are gone. We killed them. We needed money for our hyper budget, so we sold off the elephants and their ivory. Keypark got dark. Yeah. You know, Dark Goron was manager for a day, and mistakes were made. So how good are raccoon dog at jumping? I'm gonna need my own freaking inspiration video, which doesn't exist, but I can open it. I can open the raw footage. Raccoon dog. I want to check. So this one's kind of similar to what we're building. Skunk. Let me go back here. It's actually a pretty high fence, but not super high. Like, just moderately high. Like, what's that? Like, a meter and a half? Not even. Cute little habitats. Yeah. So this one should give a pretty good ID. I think this one's even lower. Yeah. I mean, that's only like a meter, right? So that's all you need. So I'll make an executive decision here and say they're not the best jumpers. They do climb in the game, but I don't know if we really have the space for like a good climbing frame. Roger is old. Yeah, he doesn't have it in him anymore. No, the doctor just pointed him a seeing eye bear. If you get that reference, you get points. Climbing frame would be a hazard for old Roger. Oh no! I mean, we can give him a little ramp, an ADA appropriate ramp. Make him blind like the tiger in Australia Zoo. Oh my god, old Roger. Give him a little cane. Wait, how do I have a mission. Need to figure something out real quick. Oh, that's way too big. Need to dig out our hole. Then we need to fill up our hole. This is so wrong. There's a problem. At least if I want to do this, there's a slight issue. Why is the shape so messed up? Also, we're not gonna make this that big. Don't worry. But this is fine. This works. He was previously a pet, and the owner accidentally poured acid in his eyes? That is a little specific. Is that based on a real story? I sure hope not. Oops. Okay, we need to fill in this hole. I don't know why I went so deep with it. It's because we were digging for that lore. The deep lore made me make a deep hole. I am a Goron, I'm digging a hole. Diggy hole! Right. There we go. Need to get the Yogscast on this this parody. There we go. Now we just need to make a pathway for the keepers through the bamboo. With all that lore, poor Rush is gonna be yearning for the sweet release of that. Maybe something like dishwasher soap. I don't know if you go blind from that. I don't know, maybe you just bit into a lemon and it squirted into his eyes. I mean, if we wanted to make it something realistic, we could just say that he like got in a fight with the other pets of the owner. That seems more feasible. Oh god. It feels like I created a sinkhole more than anything. Or, you know, cataracts. No, it has to be tragic even. Cataracts isn't tragic enough. Grunkle Stan, are you blind? No. But with these cataracts, I might as well be. I'm a great voice actor. He lost in a sword fight. Yeah, he went fencing. Roger is turning into Daredevil. No. No, he's too old to be Daredevil. He can be Styx, though. Get it? Because he's a dog, and dogs love sticks. Whoops. Why is it? Why? Why are you like this? Alright. I'm happy with that. I don't think Roger can get out of that alive. This whole time I was thinking, wait, why does old Roger sound familiar? Oh no, who's old Roger? Does he have a farm? Wait, why did I... It's a nickname for the devil! Oh my god, he is Daredevil! Why... I googled old Roger, and the first thing that came up is old Roger is dead. It's apparently a song. It's a Old Roger is Dead poem for kids. What is this? Yorkshire folk song? He's also a raccoon. We love that joke because he is trash. Oh no. Dude, the lore is complete. Old Roger, man. Wait, is this guy have a female? Oh, this can be Susan. And now we'll get old Roger. Just need to buy old Roger. Look, he has 8% longevity. It's perfect. Oh wait, we've re-deleted the path. Wait, what is this? Why was there a path there? God, this is beautiful. Oh. And good enough. So much lore. Dude, we have all the lore here in Keypark. And you know it. Alright, Roger. Wait, where's Roger? Alright, let's wait for Roger to arrive. Let's give Susan some water. Oh, we can't. Oh, because of the habitat gate. Alright, hello there. Old Roger. I mean, it's the first one I clicked even. Wait, I love how you can't see either of them. This is such a bad habitat. Oh, it's beautiful. It's exactly what we need. Keypark's all about that lore. Funnily enough, Keypark has like barely any lore, because I normally don't really care about that stuff. Is he gonna... Okay, for a second I thought it was gonna jump out. At least Keypark doesn't really have much lore in terms of... Like, I don't have a detailed idea of like what Keypark looked like throughout the years. Like I know, like, oh, there used to be a small cat canyon, but yeah, no, Old Roger is the lore. Exactly, that's all the lore you need. Susan needs to get out. Roger needs alone time. Dude, man, even in old age, Roger still gets lonely sometimes. He needs a buddy. Susan, so, see, you would think Susan is kind of a nagging, old-timey lady. But what the idea is, so Susan is actually mute. So, she's actually really quiet. And Roger loves it. I don't know what they're called. I realize it may look pretty creepy that I just typed the word dead, but I don't know. What are the trees from the Twilight Pack even called? Bristlecones. There. No, that's not what I was looking for. I was looking for the bristlecones, though I'm not sure if I want to use them, because... Wait, did they fix it? Are they no longer animated? Are they actually used? Wait. I thought I saw it move. I remember hating the bristlecones because they move. Yeah, this one does. Oh, look, our tree is made out of rubber. This one's fine. But I don't know if I like the shape of that. Oh, this one. Wait, is this the same one? This one looks fine, at least. But we'd have to figure out. I don't know if that looks good. In my memory, they look better. At least the keeper's excited. The animation seems to have been toned down for that one branch. Amazing. Oh, he's gonna climb it, isn't he? Oh wait, no, they're not climbable. Okay. Yeah, I don't know about these. I thought they'd be cooler. It's a shader. I know. I know. I was just thinking. I don't know what I want. I don't know what I'm trying to go for. Are you going to keep the view into the owls? That's the idea. But I do want some foliage. We also need to have a way for the keepers to get to the owls, which is... I don't know how I'm gonna... haven't really thought that through, to be honest. Maybe... No, that doesn't work either. I do think your owl exhibit misses some kind of shelter for the owls that isn't just the backstage area. Yes, I remember you making a fool of yourself. But I don't know. Some of these, I might make some like boxes or something, but I'm not sure. let's just get some taiga rock. Actually, would there be, if this really is a very old habitat, would we have Rockwork? I think so. I think Keypark would have, even in their olden days, always been kind of like themed. But maybe just, you know, a bit smoother rocks, not as detailed. Now here I would actually put timber. What's that? Was that important? And oh, cool. Working from home tomorrow. Right. I'm not sure what this is about actually. Oh yeah, we should do that. Should also make this one tilt inwards a bit. Hey, Owen. Welcome. Why does it feel like the terrain is getting higher when I'm doing the... I'm definitely doing the pull action, or the push action. Oh, and then it suddenly did a lot. I guess I was in the wrong spot. Okay. Frustrating. Whatever. Is that 1 meter or not? Oh. That's fine. What does this branch actually... Okay, yeah, that is not making this look any better. I don't like that all that much. New ranch wood piece? What for? I was just measuring. I was just measuring how tall it was. I wasn't like looking for a wood piece or anything. Best flavor of chips. So in the Netherlands, I haven't found these ones in another country. But in the Netherlands, we have these. Just a sec. This one. This is my favorite. It's the oven baked roasted paprika, which is bell peppers. It's amazing. But I don't know. I've been in Germany and stuff, and they don't sell them anywhere. So okay, they're in Belgium apparently. We have roasted paprika. Amazing! I can't wait to go to Denmark. Oh yeah, Denmark! I haven't talked about that in any stream because that's a pretty recent development. I'm going to Denmark. I'm going broke because Denmark's expensive. Yeah, I decided my September zoo trip is gonna be Denmark. I was thinking of going to Austria. I'm saying Austria, but like Austria adjacent stuff, like Stuttgart, Innsbruck, Munich probably, Zurich. But I don't know. I just, especially the Austrian zoos, they look fun, but they don't look, I'm gonna drive all this way to see this kind of fun, you know? I really do want to still go to Zurich and Basel, especially, which isn't even Austria, that's Switzerland. But yeah, I don't know. And then I started looking at Denmark, and I have to be home, like, normally I would do like the full week and the adjacent weekends. But on the Sunday I want to be back in the Netherlands. So basically I only have 8 days, including driving, which is a wow to Denmark. So, so yeah, I started to do some planning, like, okay, what could I be doing? Oh yeah, sorry. I said that we were going to measure that. So let's do that. So, wait, is my barrier still here? Oh, look at that. We have most of a barrier around Keypark. So we can actually measure it pretty good, I guess. Yeah, we can include that. Let's measure how big Keypark is, because I forgot. Is that it? Yep. Alright, so let's put a habitat gate. Oh, wait. That changes the outcome. We have 21,000 square meters-ish. Do with that what you will. I don't know the exact dimensions. Keypark looks like it's around the same size. Yeah, it's grown a bit. It's not really. When we put down those elephants, I was like, oh wow, Keypark's actually kind of big enough that it could have elephants if it wanted to. Wouldn't be good, but technically feasible, I guess. Okay, still fair bit smaller then. Probably want to remove that habitat gate. I don't want the game to think that this is actually a habitat. I don't know why that would matter, but when placing down animals, it might mess up stuff. What we're doing? Oh yeah, raccoon dogs. Hello, zoo information and more. Hello. Alright, so over here. What are we building? We are building a pretty mediocre tiny raccoon dog habitat for old Roger and Susan, our old decrepit raccoon dogs that don't have long to live and are most likely blind and maybe mute, and a bunch of other lore. I feel like that might be pretty alarming to join a stream and be told that. Don't worry, they are in very good hands here at Keypark. Keypark is 6 acres in size and 1/6 the size of the London Zoo. Nice. Oh yeah, there's superheroes at that. Yeah. Old Roger is not Daredevil. We don't give away his secret identity, obviously. Sorry, a very important message. Alright. So yeah, we need a path over here for our keepers to get to this. I feel like we should make that safe somehow, that they can't fall. Not that it's dangerous to fall into the raccoon dog habitat, but it's dangerous to fall, you know? What is the zoo that you want to visit? So when I'm going to Denmark, I'm going to visit a bunch of zoos. I can show the plan. I don't see the harm in that. Zoos I visited. There we go. This is also a public document that I've shared numerous times already, so if people wanted to find it, then they probably could. Boom! Denmark. Ropes and poles should be enough. Yeah. But we want it to be non-intrusive, you know? And so, by the way, look at how this map is filling out. If you just... Bam. I've been to so many zoos, baby. So proud of that. But, yeah, Denmark. Boom. So I want to start in Knuthenborg. I don't even know what a Denmarkian accent would be, so excuse me for any pronunciations. But yeah, I'm going to sleep in Knuthenborg. I actually already booked a room with the tigers, which was fucking expensive, but I hope it will be worth it. My buddy Martin from Zoo Experience, this is his second favorite zoo, so I'm gonna trust him that it will be good, and I'm gonna enjoy a nice like day and a half here. So the tiger room I think was like 680 euros. Just remember, Norway is way more expensive. Yeah, I know. But yeah, so I'm gonna sleep there with the tigers for one night, and then we're gonna move on. So my second day there, gonna enjoy whatever I didn't get to see of the park on the first day, or whatever I want to see again. And then at the end of the day, go to the crocodile zoo in Falster. I feel like my Denmark pronunciation is just my German pronunciation. But yeah, so in Falster, the crocodile zoo. It's not that big, so I'll probably be able to do it. God damn it, even. And after that, I'm going to go to Copenhagen, as we say in the Netherlands. I feel like if I just say it in a Dutch way, I'm going to be pretty close to Denmark. So what I heard from my friend who's been to Denmark, who studied in Denmark, he said that Danish is basically very, very rural Dutch. So the problem is, if I don't speak very rural Dutch, because my friend does. Not the friend that's been there, but a different one. This story is making all the sense. But yeah, I didn't grow up on like the Dutch is rural Danish. I feel like we just exchanged some farmers, and that's how we got to this point. But yeah, I'm gonna go to the Zoo of Copenhagen, and I want to go to Den Bosch to see the sea otter. That's the main reason. I heard it's a really good aquarium also in general, so it's also expensive as fuck, so I should definitely spend some time there. But I do want to go to the Lego store in Copenhagen to get a stamp in my Lego passport. Annoyingly, there is another Lego store. There's 2 Lego stores in the center of Copenhagen. One of them in the city center. One of them is in Tivoli, the theme park. So the question becomes, am I going to enter Tivoli for the Lego store? I don't know. I still love that Goran ran into other Flemish people and his first reaction was, dude, Eben, thank you for not speaking Flemish like that. That's basically what happened. That happened at Jilava in the Czech Republic, yeah. But yeah, after Copenhagen, I want to go to the Odense Zoo. I might also visit Zoo Stikeop because somebody who works there actually reached out to me and said, hey, if you want to visit, would be really cool. So I might do that because that would be cool. And probably I can go there after that because it's only a 1-hour drive. So that could be cool. Then after that, I want to go to the Keypark Safari. Potentially also sleep there next to the camel savannah because that was relatively cheap. It was like 100 euros, 120-ish. So I think that would be fun. I also saw that if you stay there, you can do like a backstage tour in the evening. So that would also be fun. Then this is an aquarium, I think, which is nearby. So maybe I can combo that, especially if I sleep at the zoo. I might be able to see some of the zoo in the evening and thus need to spend less time there during the day. So the Lego store in Tivoli is free to enter. Oh, alright. We'll see about that. That would be cool. Then, Randers Rekenskov and Aalborg, I want to do in one day. I think it's possible. They're not huge. It's a 1-hour drive or something, so should be doable. And then on the last zoo day, after Aalborg, I want to sleep at the Hotel of Gifsgoed, which is not inside the zoo, it's opposite to the zoo, but it was actually a good price. So I'll probably do that. And then, yeah, last zoo day will be Gifsgoed on like a Friday. And then the final Saturday, I want to go to the the home of Lego, go to the Lego house and Legoland as well. And I just realized something. I was going to use my Lego Insider points to pay to get a free ticket for Legoland. But I used a lot of my Lego Insider points to get a discount on a boat. So, I don't know actually if I have enough Lego Insider points now. Wait, I need to check this. How many Lego Insider points do I have? I have 8. Oh, that should be enough. I have 8,000 points. With more coming soon, whenever my Toothless is sent. So I'm pretty sure. Let's see, how much is it to go to the Lego store? Where is it? More tickets. Legoland parks in Europe. Oh, it's only 4,000 points to go to Legoland. So that's fine, actually. I have plenty of points. Cool. So yeah, Legoland, Lego World. Legoland also has an aquarium, which is probably super small and not worth it, but I mean, I can go with my Lego Insiders points, which technically are also worth money. Like, how much money... Wait, now I'm curious. What if I were to buy a Lego set? Like a big old Lego architecture. I'm just gonna... What if I were to buy the Notre Dame? And if I... How many points? Okay, so 8,000 Lego points is worth 53 euros. So 4,000 points is basically 25, 26 euros. Alright, I need to keep this in mind. Whether or not that's actually worth it. Because technically you're still paying 26 euros. I don't know why I'm doing this. Anywho. It's not even zoo related, it's Lego. Lego's cool though. And then after that I'm driving home in one night. Which is gonna be a fucking nightmare. I might actually not do that. I might get a hotel like somewhere here. So that's the only downside of only having 8 days. One thing I would have liked to do is visit Bremerhaven. Because it has that really shitty but really cool looking zoo. Please don't get a hotel. Fine, Eben. I will. But yeah, so sadly I won't be able to visit Bremerhaven. If I had one more day I would do it, but I don't. Because on the Sunday there's a cool activity planned. I'm going to see the baby of a colleague, so that's cute. But yeah, so that's my Denmark trip plan. And then maybe sometime in the summer holiday, if I have some money lying around, I might go to Stuttgart, Stuttgart, just on a weekend or something, because I do still want to go there. Because that's my only gripe with going to Denmark, is that I won't be going to Stuttgart, and I do still kind of really want to go to Stuttgart this year. So, yeah. I might do that. I might just do that. Alright. In the meantime, the Danish zoo tour sounds great. It has the most important zoos in there. Yeah. I mean, thanks to you. You gave me the good insights. You gave me a nice list to check off. But yeah, so what... How... So we're gonna be standing here. And we're gonna have the raccoon dogs. I mean, what we could just do, honestly, is... Do I have anything that I can just steal for that? I'm lazy. I'm gonna steal this wall. Feeling lazy today. Oh. Oh. Wait. Why are you like this? Okay, whatever. Those are words. Isn't really worth it. It's quite empty and boring. And that thing is only really worth it if you're in the area. Yeah, that's the one all the way at the top right. It looked really cool. I will say that. But yeah, no time. Out of time. If you're going to the auditor to spend the entire day there, I think it's a little waste of time. Definitely. I mean, I am going to the scarab. One of the planks has to be broken. Yes, Eben. Here. We're working on the jank. We're working on it. I don't know if that works as well as I had pictured it. And that's the one thing we don't really have in the game. It's just a snapped off plank. Or am I blanking on something right now? I'm not blanking, I'm planking. You saw Chinese pangolin for the first time in real life at Leipzig. That's amazing. They're so cool. Leipzig is definitely the best place to see them at the moment, I think. Like at Prague, you're more guaranteed to see them. I think. Oh, and wait, I forgot that these planks suck. Fuck. I guess we can't do the twilight planks inside of them. You know what we can do? Maybe. Can make our own broken plank. It doesn't work. I don't like that. But maybe if we use the birch. Son of a birch. That's too big. That is very obviously a twig sticking out of it. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh, the joys of watching content creators also swear trying to make things work the same way. Just like the rest of us. Greetings from the USA. Yeah. I mean, this is why... I'm not great at building life, I'll be honest. It's also why I haven't really been streaming that much, because I feel like, I've just been struggling in general. And then if I'm on stream, I'm just going to be struggling more, and people are going to be looking at me, and it's just a whole mess, so... But it's also fun. What are you basing this off of? Nothing really. I mean, kinda just the general vibe of the raccoon habitats that raccoon dog habitats that I've seen, which is like a couple of them, but they're all kind of bad. So the main one's this, because it's like, oh yeah, this is also looking down on them from an elevated path. So that idea is the same, but it's not really like I based this off of that or anything. The only thing I really used the reference material for is to just be like, oh yeah, tiny habitats for these exist. I'm in the wrong thing again. That's really the only thing that the reference has helped with. Oh god. Oh, we made a whole mess. I don't think a hole in the ground counts as an enclosure. Hey, it's an enclosed space. I think per definition, that is an enclosure. Sure, whatever. Just gotta make sure the peeps don't walk there. But how's everyone else been enjoying the DLC? What's the first animal that you guys are gonna build for? So for me it ended up being the raccoon dog. And our buddy, old Roger. Lion-tail macaque, nice. Probably raccoon dog too. They are really cool, aren't they? I feel like my free build isn't free building. Like it's not, nothing's happening to the terrain. But there it goes. Nice. That's probably, yeah, that's good enough. Probably Nilgai, Blackbuck, mix of Indian Rhino. That's a nice mix, yeah. Sweet. Maybe the mugger crocodile if I had any. That would have been a pretty fun addition as well, I suppose. Although, I don't know. We do have lots of crocodilians. I definitely feel like I wouldn't be disappointed with a mugger crocodile, especially since I've seen them in the wild, so that makes them extra cool. But I would rather have an owl crocodile. So I would just be upset that it isn't an owl crocodile, basically. Tomastoma, yeah, but we already have Gharial. I don't know if we also need the false Gharial. You're gonna build for the Bornean elephant? Nice. Also, may I just say that the username Soupeizer it's definitely something. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and steal my good old door. Dalmatian pelican, yeah. Agreed. Probably the Indian antelope, the Blackbuck. I do look forward to adding. Maybe I'll make a small short about that. Like finally we have Blackbuck in Beeksebergen. Ranch. Nah, it's too clean. Wouldn't expect the ranch piece to be too clean, but it is. Where was the most education you've seen in a zoo? Ooh, I mean that's a kind of a broad topic. Because, I don't know, it's hard to gauge that. Especially because I ignore a lot of the education in foreign countries, because a lot of it isn't translated. I feel like when it becomes more apparent is when there's like an absence of education sometimes. Like I remember being in a car safari that like didn't have any signs, and then you're like, huh, I actually have no idea which animals are here now. Maybe the planks should be a bit more washed out compared to the other ones, like the fence planks. We can play with the colors a bit in due time. My idea with the fence over here is I want to put some ivy on it. No need to replace these planks. We're just waiting for old Roger to... I don't want to say it. See, you guys made me way too attached to old Roger. It's like my favorite animal in Keypark now. It actually makes me think Wait, have I done that? Sorry, I'm not explaining my thought process, but I need to check something. Do I have... No, I don't. Wait, or do I? Wait, have I named my penguins? Jack, Waddles, Slip. I haven't. Why have I not made gay penguins? I need to add. It's fucking Pride Month. we need some gay penguins. I should do that. Yes! I'm honestly appalled that I haven't done so yet. And how did you make that cut? This one? Oh, oops. So, because there's a mud pillar, so the mud pillar over here is kind of anchoring the rotation point in place. And we should actually give it something to be attached to, because right now it's just kind of floating. Branch. No. African beam. Place this one, and we'll get this one. Where are the hinges? Little hinges on this. Alright. So, yeah, because the thing, split that. So because of the mud pillar anchors the rotation point over there, that's why it rotates around the mud pillar. So as long as that's still there, if you were to take out the mud pillar, if you were to, God damn it. If you were to take out the mud pillar, then it wouldn't work anymore, then it will just rotate around the center. But because of the mud pillar being there, it's because it's a gridded piece, so the game prefers the gridded pieces over the other pieces for some reason. We could add gay flamingos. I have put the flamingos in the game, into the park, because of the DLC, but yeah, we could add gay flamingos. There's no harm in that. Yeah, so all you really need to make sure is that the, so when you place down the mud pillar, what I like to do is get like a grasslands pole and stick that in the middle of it. So either, I mean, if you have free build, you can do it like that, but you can also just use position snap and just snap it to the middle. And then you know exactly what the rotation point is going to be, because if you take something like a hinge and you position snap that, so the hinge, its rotation point is in an annoying spot. So by putting in the grasslands pole, you're able to put the hinge into the right spot where it rotates around itself, instead of whatever the fuck the game's doing. So that's the last bit of advice about that. But that's really all you need to know. Surely they're too old to climb this, right? I forgot about recoloring them. I like how this is very well might be many people's first Keypark stream. Because I see we do, I actually haven't paid mind to that. Well, we've been around 30 something viewers the entire stream, which is crazy. And I want to thank everyone who's here. But yeah, I like how Keypark is like the super high budget thing, and now we're like making the crappiest thing possible for the raccoon dogs. That's funny. That would be way too big of a pool. Raccoon dog. So we're not gonna do that. Gonna give them a bowl. Just to make sure they're having a good time. Give them a box. And more ivy. Which of the Asia pack animals are going in? Only the raccoon dog and the honey badger. Which was already quite the puzzle to figure out if I could fit them anywhere. I think boarding an elephant too. Yes. Yes, we joked about it. Like, technically, so I put the elephants in this habitat, and it actually didn't look that bad. So if I were to sacrifice this entire part of the zoo for elephants, it could work. It could work. Now I'm not going to do that, but theoretically, in theory, it's very doable. There we go. Yeah, just all of Keypark is just elephants. Oh. I should have seen that coming. Wait, what's sticking through here? It's like 1 pixel of wooden beam that we added. That's funny. Oh yeah, Ivory Park. No, it's still Keypark, but it's an ivory piano key. Oh wait, it's already 10:30? I'm actually having so much fun, I didn't even notice the time. I shouldn't make it too late, because I've been really tired lately. And I don't like that. Especially since going to Paradise this weekend is gonna be fucking killing. So I should rest. But we are gonna try to build this up a little more at least. Ivory piano key parks. Perfect. Well, that actually fits. Amazing. All right. Now, we just need, we need a bunch of things. We need support for the bridge. We need some more decorations. We need this to move back slightly because we can. Oh, wait. Back slightly. Honestly, with the boarding elephants in the game, a large Southeast Asian sanctuary would be a pretty bang idea. That's true. Yeah, that is something that you can do now. Now that we have more than one kind of Asian elephant. Alright, we just need a place for them to get water, which definitely, I mean, it would be down here. Like, if it weren't for the fact that I would flood their entire enclosure, I would do it that way. I think we're gonna have to, we're definitely gonna have to lock the terrain before we place anything here, because it's gonna mess everything up otherwise. We've done quite some peculiar... What the... Oh yeah, of course. So, we gotta do this. And maybe I can steal something from over here. Ta-da! Don't tell anyone I stole it. It's a completely original creation just for this habitat. Right. Probably it would be really mossy down here. Gotta go, buddy. That's quite alright. We'll probably go on for like, I'd say half an hour. Honestly, with the boarding elephants, like we have the gibbons, orangutan, barasco, and sunbird, cloud leopard, no elephant. The major roster is already complete. I mean, we have definitely lots of stuff that you could use for such a project. Even beyond just those. Alright, now we just need a keeper to to fill this thing. Let's have a look if that's... Oh, it's inaccessible. Oh, that's not good. Let's see if the keeper can fill it though. See what happens. Wait, why are you over here? Wait, what's this? Wait, why is there a shark? Why is the shark abandoned? What? Wait, what happened to my sharks? Why are both my sharks? Oh. Yeah, now it's just broken, of course. I mean, I guess I have been messing with the water around this habitat. Oh wait, is it working? No. Why did that one work though? That's not supposed to work. Like, I'm not mad, I'm just very confused. No? Yes? Alright, get out. Good job. Now we have sharks again. Whee! Good job, shark. Is there water in here already? No? Why? No, you're gonna go over here. You're gonna fill my guy's water. Yeah! Do you have water with you? Or are you gonna like... Oh, you're just gonna leave? I guess if it's inaccessible, it's really inaccessible, huh? Alright, let's lock the terrain again and move it around until it's accessible. Hey! Keeper! Keeper, come back! It's accessible now for some reason. Please fill it. Please fill the water. Please. Wait, it's full? Oh! I filled it! Amazing. Aren't you guys thirsty? You have water now. Please come drink your water. Are you eating? What are you doing? I mean, I guess they're blind. They can't tell if they have water or not. We need to put down some concrete over here as well, by the way. Concrete. Let me just do this. And I guess there's not really a point in making it the curved one over anything else. But yeah, let's get rid of that path again, by the way, before we forget and everyone gets stuck. Okay, let's just try to do that everywhere. This is a very careful process. Okay. Cool. Now we need to make that nice and dark and gross. And we need to add some decals. We need to chip away at our faux rockwork. It is very old. It has been broken down over the years. Hello, T-Rex. Welcome. Let's also make this kind of yellowy, I guess. Not sure what the coloring of that would be. I think it would just be pretty bright. It's not really noticeable. This is so tiny. Yep. No. Okay, see, he doesn't know the lore. So the ID here is... Oh wait, I can't do that. Stick out. So this is one of the, or basically the oldest habitat in Keypark Zoo. From like before they went with the hyper-realistic stuff. And the idea here is that poor old Roger, our mill raccoon dog, you know, he's not long for this world. Some days he goes out fighting crime, but most days he's just lying about. He can't really do much anymore. His days are numbered. So the zoo is just kind of waiting for them to pass and then turn this into something else. Would be a what would this even, like, I feel like there's not a lot that you could put in here. Roger is perfect unless we protect it at all costs. Yeah, he's got at least a good 5 more years in him. Does he do the thing? Like, I haven't. Oh no, that's bad of me. I've not watched Pompoko yet. That's like one of the Studio Ghibli movies that's still on my list. I'm not really happy with this color, after all. Oh wait, it wasn't even the color I picked. Okay. Well, that explains why. Yeah, no, I've watched, I want to say all of the Miyazaki ones at this point. Maybe -1. But not a lot of it's a better Over the Hedge. Ooh, now you've got my attention. That was one of my favorite childhood movies. Did you know there's an Over the Hedge video game that basically takes place after the movie, and it's like expanded lore. It's like a whole extra movie worth of content in that video game. It's amazing. I'm back after being like an hour of being gone from the stream. Welcome back. There is no Ben Folds. Ooh. You drive a tough bargain. Gonna have the pack on Friday, so I'll live vicariously through you. I mean, not for long, because I'm about to go. Like, we got a good 15 or so minutes left, and then I'm gonna have to head to bed. I'm not even that sleepy. Like, personally, I feel like I could go on for quite a bit, but I know that that's a bad idea. And that I shouldn't, like, for future me. So I'm gonna make responsible decisions today. At least there's gonna be an attempt at that. We'll see how that pans out. At least I'm going to save my throat, which always hurts after streaming. So I have to cut the stream short at some point to save my throat from being overexerted. Oh, it's so bright. I was like, oh, let's use the new plant. Wouldn't that be fun? I hate it. How many of the new species are in Beekse Bergen? 2? From the top of my head? I think it's just the Père David's there and the Blackbuck. Nilgai used to be in Beekse Bergen, but no longer. We're getting to the buffalo grass. We're just adding all the default habitat, you know, clutter. You know, I gotta get some rubble. Oh, that's fine. The zoo I'm recreating now has one of the species, the Nilgai. That's a nice one. It's a cool zoo. Bum, bum, bum. Whipsnake has one of the only Nilgais in the UK. Oh, they're that rare down there? I mean, I guess they're pretty rare out here as well. I haven't seen them in that many places, to be honest. You have Nilgai in Gives Good. Awesome. Yeah, they're a really cool animal. I feel like we should have a tree around here. Like another one. Don't want it to be another oak though. We can probably do a birch. Do a nice birch tree. Like over here. Yeah. Which section in Keypark is going to finish first? Either Europe or Africa. Probably Africa, because for Europe I don't have any ideas yet on how I want to do the signage. In Africa that is pretty much done. I just need to update it for some of the new species that I added. I did the other day hook up my good old reliable drawing tablet again, which I haven't used in a long time. So, and I use that for some of the sign making whenever it involves making tiny drawings and stuff like that. So, probably gonna work on some of that soon. But Keypark, we're working on it now. I'm having a lot of fun. But Beekseberg, I should get back to work on Beekseberg. I haven't touched Beekseberg since. No, that's a lie. I have done a little bit of work on the battered fox habitat. But I haven't worked on Beekseberg a lot since coming back from holiday. And I really need to change that. Because I want to fucking finish that thing. You do a tour of stream when you finish Africa or Europe. Yeah, so probably when I finish the Beeksebergen, I am thinking of turning Keypark into a series as well. So we'll just really, you know, set our sights on finishing it and just do it area for area. So probably the first episode will be finishing the entrance, and then we'll do an episode finishing Europe, and then we'll do an episode finishing Africa, and then we'll do an episode finishing the Asia area, and then we'll do an episode finishing the aquarium, and then we'll get into the back and Australia, and etc., until it's done. Have you heard of Linkin Park Zoo before? I've heard of it. Certainly. Oh. Oh. Why didn't we do this last DLC yet? We totally need to update this. I'm distracted. Ranch. Ranch. Look at what we can do now. We can totally make this way, way, way better. And smaller even. Goron rediscovers the last DLC. But I mean, look at what we can do. This wasn't possible back when I built this. And I only just now remember that I haven't. It's because I was working on Beeksberg, right? We only opened Keypark for the oh, let's check out the DLC stream, and then I didn't do anything in Keypark anymore. I'm also not gonna be doing this right now, but theoretically, I could. Love to see Beekse Bergen as a series. I mean, it is. I just need to finish it. Wait, why do I have Twilight Pack music in my... I thought I removed all the Twilight Pack music. Oh, finishing it. I mean, that's basically what the final episode's going to be. It's just gonna be... These are all the things we need to do to finish it. And then we do those things. Will we ever see Zoo Tours return? I'm complete honesty, I don't think so. It's not that I don't want to do it, it's just that it's a lot of work and I don't have a lot of time. Maybe when we're done with the real life inspiration videos, I could get back into Zoo Tours. But as it stands, I just don't really feel like it most of the time. So, how much of an improvement is this, if any? I probably should only use I should use the rods for the cross beams. What's also in the Asia animal pack? Oh, remove the word pack, animal, I guess. Because these things, yeah, they're thicker. But this thing isn't. Yeah, okay. So those don't help. But yeah. Alright, that's just something I gotta do. Put that on the Keypark to-do list. To update all these things. I want to do more snippets, I know. I'm currently working on like the ultimate snippets. So, okay, it's no longer behind me. Not that you would see it because I have the whole green screen thing, but I'm working on a tier list of all the zoos I've been to on my zoo trip. And that is a thing that I want to do for every zoo trip. To at least show you all the zoos I've been to and talk about them. Because last year I tried to make snippets video about every zoo I visited on my trip, and that did not work out. Like, it was too much work, I couldn't get it done. So that's why this year I'm trying this, and so far, I tried to like, just record it, and just like blind, like without a script, and that didn't, I hated how that turned out, so I'm not gonna do that. So that's why I'm writing the script now, but it's taken a bit of time, gathering all my thoughts, and you know, trying to have something to say about every zoo, all 27 of them, is difficult. And then, you know, I was I was going to make small real-life inspiration videos so that I had some more time to work on that and to work on Beeksebergen. But then the DLC came out. So, I don't know. I'm just whittling away at stuff and just seeing what comes out. But I'm not pushing myself to do these things because I don't want... I want to enjoy it. You should put a drain in the pool. Absolutely, I should. Let's steal that. Let's steal the drain from over here. Why? Hello? Can I? No? Can I have... Wait, is it... Oh. Why? I will steal this entire thing. It's blocking my view a little bit. Alright, is the thing still accessible? I can't even see it anymore. Yes. Well. Yes. Okay. Oh, this is such a shit habitat. But in a good way, I guess. Let's go in here. I'm not sure if I kept it anywhere. I built a thing that I want to steal, but I don't know if I have it. It doesn't look like I do. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's actually... Huh, I thought it looked better. I'm just gonna steal the glass panel. Alright, let's have a look. What the fuck are you doing up there? Wait, guys! No! Wait, what did you do? Did you climb up here? What? How? No. Bad raccoon dogs. You're supposed to be an old man. Get back down here. You're not allowed up there. Yes, you walk back. Wait, they just walk around. They're not allowed to do that. Let me put a rock here. I mean, they didn't even climb up there, is the funny thing. Honestly, after checking the audio today, Tanuki is one of my favorites from Pet. Really? I think they look nauseating. Because the fur is so... Ooh, what's happening here? I mean, from a distance they look pretty good. I did say that earlier. It's one of the few times I don't agree with Goron. I mean, they look good. They do look good. It's just the fur is a bit wacky. That's all I'm saying. How, in lore, how old is... So... Today we made a whole bunch of lore. That's the most lore I've ever thought about for Keypark. Old Roger has more lore than Keypark itself. I have no real concrete idea about Keypark. Like realistically, I suppose they would have started like the hyper modernism stuff somewhere like end of like at the start of the century basically. I would make Roger a mascot, but I feel like realistically Roger would be something the zoo would be trying to hide. They'd be like, oh god, not the raccoon dog habitat. Just hope nobody talks about it. How old do raccoon dogs even get? Raccoon dog lifespan. Captive specimens have been known to live up to 11 years. That's not great. Yeah. Oh no, Roger passed. Oh no, the habitat exploded. Oh, shit. What if it's an old mascot and they just can't shake the nostalgia? I can assure you they would. There's a new Roger every couple of years. Maybe? I don't think they want a new Roger though. They want to get rid of this habitat. They want the real estate. Not sure what they would do with the space. Like what would they build here? I don't know. We're on Roger number 5. Oh no. Old Roger the 5th. The lore deepens. Yeah. Okay. Connect all these. Let's paint this nice and tanned. And in fact, we're gonna make these nice and greenish. Wait, why is it not? There we go. Nice and gross. I should have thought about this before I copied everything. Oh, I said I was gonna go to bed. Shit. Okay, let's just finish. Let's just finish. Just one more thing. Just one more thing, guys. I swear I'm gonna stop streaming. There's plenty of people here that I feel like should also be going to bed. I'm not the only one here. Anyone excited for the new Jurassic World movie? I'll probably see it. I mean, it's dinosaurs. Anyone here watch the How to Train Your Dragon live action remake? That's what I'm interested about. Because I did, and boy, do I have opinions. Not yet plan to do so. Alright, I won't say too much. Although, probably you've heard most of what people have been complaining about. Toothless looks worse in it. Toothless, yeah, he's... Toothless. Toothless is fine. I don't have any problem with how the movie looks. That's actually the one thing they did a pretty good job at. I need to see it, but I'm also nervous. You don't need to see it. I mean, to be fair, it's already successful. The sequel's already been announced, so there's no real harm in seeing it. But honestly, I feel like we shouldn't be watching these movies to send a signal to Hollywood to fucking stop making them, for the love of God. Just let the classics be. Just let the old movies be good. But yeah, to be fair, this was one of the better live-action remakes, but it's a low bar to clear. And you know, they've kept a lot of the old movie intact, like scene-wise. The scenes are there; they're just worse. That's basically the issue I have with it. Like, just... the scene is there, but the lines are missing. That's kind of the thing. Alright, our shitty-ass raccoon dog enclosure over here is looking pretty damn existing. That's a way to say it. Let's see, is there a good lighting mode? Can we get, like... Nope. They will never see the sun. Oh, okay, they do it at noon. Oh, that doesn't look great. Wait, I wanna... Let's drop that down a bit. Let's... raise that one up. This one can be straightened out. There. That's better. We can only hope and pray for Roger the Fifth, yeah. Happy DLC day, everyone. Here's a depressing, depressing as raccoon dog exhibit. I do want to just one more thing, guys. One more thing. I do want to give them a sad climbing frame. Just something that makes you go, okay, welfare, I guess. Raccoon dog. Wait. Why does that not? Why does that not return anything? Oh, I misspelled raccoon. So, I mean, that's too big. Just... no. I kind of want to put this somewhere. But like hidden. Let's see if they do. Can they do anything with that? Oops. Is it accessible? It is. Alright, please use it. Show me what you got. He's an old man. He's not gonna do it. A kiddie slide? Amazing. That would be amazing. But no, I think what I want is climb. Okay, this would be great if it was recolorable, because that's kind of the type that's too big. Wait, this is climbable? These are climbable? Oh wait, they're wood. Wait, this one's not wood. Wait, is this climbable? I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit. This isn't climbable. It's a mistake. There's no way that's climbable. I mean, this is something, I guess. Ooh, these are kinda pretty good.
Oh yeah!
Oh, I got an idea. Actually, wait. I'm not sure which group I'm in. I don't like... No, oh yeah, there we go. That's not a group I want to be in. This is such a lovely, shitty wood. And then... Oh, these? I mean, they're a bit clean. They're a bit too clean. Is there any other of these water wheel things? I don't think so. I mean, these are pretty shitty. Have you already finished the... Oh boy. The water monitor habitat? What water monitor habitat? I don't... Keypark doesn't have water monitors. What are you talking about? What do you do? No, never had. It's a pangolin habitat. It's a pangolin habitat now. it's gotta be pangolin habitat. Yet another dark house Lamau. Yeah, when I changed this from a Asia area to a Nepal area, I decided that I was gonna put pangolin here because pangolin are fucking cool. It was, but hey, we do have Komodo dragon now, so that's kind of like an upgrade, right? that's new. So that's something. But they're not gonna be in a supermarket anymore. That's the only thing that we will miss. Right. It's kind of quaint. Yeah. Alright. Go. Definitely add those to this one. And we'll paint these more on the yellowish side. Not all of them though. Some can be. I don't like. Yeah, that's the better than nothing climate frame. Let's see if they can actually use that. Oh my god, they can. Oh my god, they can. Beautiful. Is this no longer accessible? No, it is. Wait, is this still accessible? It's yellow, so it is. I'm surprised by that. But I guess it should probably be moved, right? What if we put it here? Wait, is the path still here? No. This is so sad. Yeah. I want to see them use it. I also want to see them use it. I don't know if they will, though, because they don't really have a reason to go up here. You know, besides the fact that it's there. They do make really cute noises. You are correct. Alright, let's see. I don't think they're gonna be doing much. Roger is screaming, kill me. They don't have the center mission. I mean, I can't really put it up here because it's not really. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, they have a burrow? They can burrow? Aw. That's cool. I gotta get going. Happy showing my nephew the 5th element. Nice. Happy DLC to everyone. Alright. Do you think they'll ever move again? Oh, the thing is no longer accessible. That makes sense. Let's put that over yonder. Wait, barn owl? No, 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 no. Not the barn owl. Oh, wait a second. Wait a gosh darn second. Our raccoon dogs can't even get into their backstage. Wait, what am I moving now? Is this... This is for the... What animal? Oh, that's for the owls. Oh. Oh wait, I'm doing the wrong... I'm messing stuff up. A raccoon dog. Where's the raccoon dog? God, this is so confusing. Oh no, they can definitely get into their backstage. That's not a problem. So we just need to tell the game. Oh, nice. It has realized that it's for the raccoon dogs. I hope it will never get confused about that again. Why are you smelling a rock? Can you climb, please? I feel like if we just make it slightly bigger, they might... I want it to be traversable. Oh. Oh, he's using the rubbing pad. No, yes. He walked to it. Oh, he's gonna use it. Yes. Do your thing, King. Why is the ball just on an adventure there? What's he gonna do? Is he just gonna smell it? They move in herds. Okay, he just smelled it. He didn't actually use it. I should also be careful, because Oh, hey, owl. What you doing? So I also did the same thing with the Komodo dragons. And what happened with them is, apparently their animation ends on the side of it. So then it clipped through the wall and it escaped. So, gotta be a little careful with those things, but whatever. Oh, he's in the water. I should actually paint the terrain. I haven't done that at all. One more thing, just one more thing, and then I'm going to go to bed, guys. Just one more thing. Just a fifth one more thing. I already know that I'm going to get a message from Eben tomorrow being like, you went on for how long? You streamed for how long? Please use the climbing frame. I would be so happy. Oh, it broke. What broke it? Did this break it? Did this break it? Oh, I shouldn't have touched it. It was working. No. Undo it. Apparently it just takes a while. Wait. Where did it break? We were fine but a moment ago. Yes! Oh, look, and it's even traversable! Oh, that's great. That means we're definitely gonna use it. And that means that we can even just put them up there, which is even better. We can just force them. Yay! Oh, it's so sad. Yay! I love it. Oh. Turn around. Oh, he's not gonna turn around, is he? We'll have to do it for him. Something like that. Oh, and then he's gonna walk. I don't want him to walk down. Actually I do. I think we might have to add just a couple more, just a couple more. No, Roger, Or is it? Yeah, it's Roger. Oh no, we broke Roger. I think we might just need to add a couple more of these, just to make sure. I mean, he's an old man. He doesn't really, he can't really traverse. He broke the rest of his bones. Now he'll never be able to climb again. Oh, poor Roger. Yeah. I apologize. There. That ought to help him not bug out anymore. The nauseating fur cushioned this fall. I'm sure it did. Wonderful. Actually, we should also add some creosity. Oh, actually, the dead ones. I don't know if this would destroy. Okay, I need to check if this doesn't destroy their traversable area, to be honest. Like, I think it would. It won't! Okay! That's actually great. In that case... totally do that. And also get a couple of leaves. Actually, we should just use the smaller one. Why use a big bush to make a small bush, if you can just make a small bush? There we go. Okay, that did mess with his traversable area a bit. Again, why am I using the big bush if I can just... Oh, it didn't mess with the traversable area. Never mind. Oh, he's gonna smell his beautiful new dead plant. Alright, are you stuck up there? Like, what's wrong, Roger? did we break your bones? You know, good enough. At this point, this is just pure torture. What is this? Happy New DLC Day. Look at us torture our raccoon dogs. It's not torture, it's realism. Imagine this being the first impression someone has of me. Like talking to a girl on Tinder. Yeah, I do live streaming. Oh, wow, I should check out your stream. And this is what they see. I think that would be a pretty big red flag. What about the habitat gate? What's wrong with my habitat gate? You want a habitat gate? Here you go. Here's your habitat gate. Just a sec. Oh my god, look, he's going up-ish. Up-ish. He'll get there. Your ability to torture shows your great planning skills, clearly. I mean, maybe they have a BDSM kink. And they're like, oh, this is exactly what I'm looking for in a guy. Maybe they're a huge Twilight fan and they see me constantly getting the Twilight wood set. Okay. Never mind. I regret everything that I just said. What are you going to do after Keypark is finished? I have so many ideas and we'll see which one sticks. I want to do, like, I actually already started an extra zoo once. Twice, even. One of them never saw the light of this channel. I think. Maybe I showed it on a stream once. But yeah, I have a concept for a beach zoo. I have a concept for an autumn zoo. I want to do a zoo on a hill because I love zoos on a hill. So, yeah. I will find love before I ever finish this. I fucking hope so. Like, Keypark, I mean, okay, if by this you mean the tanuki habitat, I definitely don't expect that. But Keypark, I definitely do hope I will find someone before Keypark's finished, which will take like another 2 years or more. Bergsu Hollecore. Halle is definitely an inspiration, but they're not the only zoo on a hill. Like, the ID started ever since I went to Wuppertal for the first time. But since then I've been to so many zoos on the hills. Like, the Czech Republic is full of them. So, I definitely have a lot of ideas on what you could do with such a space. I'm gonna call the keeper to clean up, because I want to take a screenshot. So, someone hurry, because I want to take a screenshot and I want this particle effect gone. Clean that. Clean that shit. Thank you. Alright, now one of you just get on here. It's screenshot time. Come on. The world needs to meet Roger. Think that should make him face the camera? Perfect. No, don't fucking look away, Roger. God damn it. First thing he did. Alright. Welcome. Keypark's flagship habitat. Right here. It's something. It sure is something. Let's get a nice close-up of Roger. By zoo on a hill, are we talking about the case of Hun level, where it's like an incredibly steep incline and really weird? Cave of Hun is definitely also an inspiration for Zoo on a Hill. But I definitely don't just want to throw together a bunch of zoos on a hill. I also have some of my own ideas that I would like to work out. Okay, never mind. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoyed Tanuki Torture. Thanks for helping me put together the lore of Roger. Oh, he decided to turn around. And again, he just really wants to show off how buggy this... What the fuck, Roger? Jesus! Don't scare me like that, man. I did not see that coming. He looks so proud of himself. It was Roger, right? Yeah. Of course it was Roger. Old rascal. What the hell, Roger? He really hates that box. I like it. Yeah, the inclines are really steep. And it's so long. Like, if you don't take the car or the bus, You are walking for hours. It's great. I love it. Roger, are you done with the box? Probably not. He's upset. He's upset with the box. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Let's enjoy. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I don't know if I like that. We'll figure it out. There we go. Enjoy our raccoon dogs. Enjoy the DLC. I had a lot of fun with this one. We actually managed to create a habitat, which doesn't happen that often on these streams. We managed to be really productive, and we had a fun time chatting. So, good times had by all. But I am gonna wrap it up here. So, thank you all. See ya. Bye bye. Boop. Oh yeah, and by the way, this is also the reason I moved real life inspiration videos to Fridays, because Wednesday is like the day that I have the most. Oh look, oh wait, you can't see that shit. the owl was flying. It's up there now. That's cool. Okay, bye. But yeah, no, Wednesdays are definitely the days in the week that I have the most energy for. It flew again. I should not have put away the screen. I'm sorry. Yeah, Wednesdays are definitely the days in the week that I have most energy for streaming. So that's why I moved to real life inspiration videos to Friday. Streams on Wednesday, hopefully more frequently. Today was a lot of fun, so definitely off to a good start in that regard. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, bye!